Hi everyone, it's Peggy Hubbard here. This is my YouTube channel. I'm asking that you subscribe to it. Right now, what's happening is um, Facebook is shuttering all conservatives. Anyone that has a strong voice, who has a large backing following, you're going to be restricted. And what's happening right now is Facebook is taking down my page. I have lost almost 2,000 followers overnight. I've gotten so many warnings and restrictions that my page is going to be removed. They already removed the Hodgkin twins. They have also removed Graham Allen. Now they're coming after me. So, what's happening right now with Facebook? We have 2 months from the general election, and we're being subject for removal. Um, I'm asking individuals to subscribe to my YouTube channel here. So far, YouTube has not removed my channel. So I'm going to ramp up this channel and build it. So I'm asking for you all to subscribe to this channel. Also, I'm over on Parler. That's PARLER.com. You're going to have to download the app. I will be on Parler. I will be uploading videos there as well. I am not going to let Facebook silence me. We are the majority. And I guess I would be considered a dangerous individual because I'm a black conservative Republican who supports President Trump, and I believe that they're afraid of that. So, right now, hi Diane, how are you? I am here. I am on. I'm dusting off my YouTube channel. I'm coming back on YouTube. I'm going to build up my channel. I'm going to get with a web designer, and I'm going to get started over here on my YouTube channel. And I'm going to try to step away from Facebook because we are not allowed the freedom of free speech. So I'm going to have to make some changes right now. And that's what's happening right now. So I am here under Peggy Hubbard on YouTube. I resurrected my YouTube channel, and I'm going to start my broadcasting on YouTube. Now, something has to be done about what's happening with us conservatives. Something has to give. We are not afforded the freedom of speech. We are not afforded the right to our opinions. We are not afforded to support who we want to support in this general election. And I guess it makes Facebook and Twitter very nervous. I've already been removed from Twitter. They removed me a year ago for saying that I was going to seek the Democratic, not, I'm sorry, I said Democratic. Oh my God, I must be really tired. I said I was going to seek the Republican nomination for U.S. Senate against Dick Durbin, and saying that I was going to run against Dick Durbin as a conservative Republican. Uh, Twitter decided that that was considered a hate speech, and for that, they removed me from Twitter because I said I was going to seek the Republican nomination for U.S. Senate to run against Dick Durbin. And they hit me with um, their so-called um, code of conduct, their violation standards, and they said that that was considered a hate speech. Being a conservative Republican black woman wanting to run against Dick Durbin for U.S. Senate, Twitter said that that was a hate speech, and they removed me and blocked me and took away all of my followers. And I think at that time, On two pages that I had on Twitter, I had a total over 100,000 followers on Twitter on two separate pages that I had, and Twitter took them away from me for saying that I wanted to run against Dick Durbin, the Democrat. And they deemed it a hate speech and banned me for life from Twitter. Now Facebook is doing the same thing. They're saying that I'm giving out erroneous information about COVID-19 because I said that my husband was in the emergency room and the staff did not isolate him when he brought me in. So that's giving out false information according to Facebook, and they weren't even at the hospital when I was admitted. So they were saying that my husband was not isolated after he brought me in to the hospital suffering from COVID-19, and he was left in the emergency room waiting area with all of these people, and he just brought his wife in who was suffering from COVID-19, and they left him there. So Facebook deemed that as being false information and being fake news. So I'm trying to figure out, were they actually in the waiting room with my husband who tore off and went off on the emergency room staff? So it's because of I gave out erroneous information about COVID-19. It was from my own personal experience with COVID-19. So I don't understand. So this restriction was supposed to happen on August 24th. And here it is, September, I believe, 4th now, 3rd or 4th. Today's the 4th. Today's September 4th. And I'm still up, but I'm restricted. I can't answer any of my, me from posting, barely. I'll send something in and it'll never post. I can't go live. It just, little circle wheel just keeps going. It's not allowing me to go live. So got that message from Facebook saying that they're going to unpublish my page. So they got Graham Allen, they got the Hodgkin twins, they got Peggy Hubbard. They're going after Terrence Williams, and Diamond and Silk is going to be next, and Candace Owen and Brandon Tatum. All of us that have a large following are going down because of being a conservative, being a Trump supporter, being speaking out against Black Lives Matter, speaking out against Antifa, speaking out against the Democratic Party, speaking out. That's not allowed on Facebook and other social media platforms like Twitter. And I'm kind of shocked because the guy who invented Twitter is actually from my hometown of St. Louis. So he's a Democrat, and that's no surprise. But I'm just here letting you guys know that I'm going to be setting up this YouTube channel. I'm going to dust it off. I had it for a while since Ferguson. I'm going to dust it off. I'm going to rebuild it and start over again. So it's time for us to find other platforms, social media platforms. It's time for us to break away from Facebook. It's time for us as Americans to show Mark Zuckerberg that he's not the only game in town. I'm over on Parler, PARLER.com. You're going to have to download the app, just like you have to download the Facebook app. Same thing with Parler. I'm over there. I'm going to rebuild this YouTube channel and design a website and get that up and running, because something has got to give with this silencing of conservatives. And I just spoke to a wonderful woman out in California, in Bakersfield, and they shut down the recall page to recall Gavin Newsom. They shut that down today as well. So that page also went down. So that Republican conservative page to recall Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, that page just went down today off of Facebook. Facebook removed it. But Facebook can send us information about voting by mail. You can't ask for a recall for your governor. You can't talk about President Trump. You can't go against Black Lives Matter or Antifa. You cannot speak out against your Democratic cities and governors, but Facebook will put on their website information about voting by mail. Now, you tell me whether or not that in itself is tampering with an election. If I could go to Walmart and stand in line at checkout, if I can go to Lowe's, if I can go to Home Depot with a mask on, if I can go to all these big box stores and shop and go to the grocery store and shop, I can take my little narrow backside into the polling place and I can vote. Do not allow them to navigate and narrate the outcome of this race. They want us afraid. They want us timid. They want us to bow down. If I can go to Walmart, stand in line to get my medication, buy my groceries, if I can go to Lowe's and Home Depot and all these other big box stores, then I can march my backside into a polling place and I can vote. I can cast my vote. If Nancy Pelosi can go get her hair done, then I can walk my backside into a polling place and cast my vote in person. Do not allow them to steal this election. That is exactly what they want. We're not going to allow for it. We're not going to stand for it. We're going to come together as patriots, as Americans, and we're going to reelect our president and put him back in office. So get the word out. Let people know. Come to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to do 2 videos a week. I'm going to get with someone to design my website and graphics, and I'm going to start putting out my own news. The things that mainstream media don't want you to know, just like this young man that was just shot Thursday, that Black Lives Matter said he was running away and shot in the back, and we put the video out, and he was actually pulling the gun up, pointed at the police officer, and the police officer got off a round and shot it, and unfortunately the young man died at 18. But that's the narrative of Black Lives Matter. This guy, he had a chance to surrender. He had a chance, and what's the word of the day? Comply. 4 guys in a car, 1 dies, 2 others comply, and the other one is still at large that they're looking for. But that young man made a choice. He had a stolen weapon. He pointed it and leveled it off at the police officer, and the police officer was a better shot. And it's unfortunate, but if you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. And that's what happened to this man. And putting that story up on Facebook, like I did, got another warning. So my days are numbered on Facebook. They're gunning for me. They already got Graham Allen. They already got the Hodgkin twins. Now they're coming after Peggy Hubbard. And they're telling all of us that we're putting out fake news. We're putting out falsehood, is what they're saying. We're putting out the truth. They just don't want to know the truth. Everyone, I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys are here with me and standing strong with me. Get the word out that I'm here on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So I am hoping, let me see if I can get this thing to work. I'm not sure on how it works here. I'm trying to figure this out. Give me a second. Okay, there I am. So, guys, I just want to say thank you very much for joining me. And I'm going to try to figure out my next move here. You guys have a good night. I'm back on YouTube. Get the word out. I'm going to try to go live on Facebook. I'm going to try. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to see if they're going to allow me to go live, but we'll see what happens. I love you guys very much. And I'm going to get the word out on Facebook before they take me down permanently that I'm here on YouTube and my YouTube channel is back up and running. Guys, I love you very much and take care.